5 renovation mistakes you need to avoid. If you care about your money like most people do, the first mistake that you want to avoid is rushing pre-construction. Pre-construction is the most important part of the construction process. It's where all the planning takes place. It's where the selections are finalized. It's where the finish schedules are transparently listed for all the teams to execute on. It is the biggest portion of your project. It's usually sometimes the longest portion for like a kitchen or a bathroom remodel. You need to go through a thorough pre-construction. For a bathroom, think about 2 months. A kitchen, about 3 months. A full home renovation, 6+ months. Anything structural, 6 to 9 or longer to get a thorough pre-con. So don't short yourself and don't get antsy. Do your pre-construction with a quality contractor to make sure that your construction actually goes smoothly. The second problem you need to avoid is not doing a design. This ties into the pre-construction, but a lot of times homeowners, they interview all these contractors and it is a 6-month process and they go through and they're really diligent about what they're looking for, but they never talk to an interior designer. And so they're really doing all this for naught because they're not protecting themselves. They're gonna get a change order. They don't know what it's gonna look like. They're just going off the word of a contractor. And it leaves you really, really wide open for risk and for price increases. So talk to an interior designer, get your 3D renderings, get the selections hammered out, because when it comes time to install that tile and you didn't know what it was gonna look like once it's on the whole wall and you hate it and have to tear it off, it's gonna cost you a lot more money than just knowing what it would look like if you paid a designer to design it. So number 2, talk to a designer, get a thorough design. Next up, we're gonna do number 3, but first, we need you to hit the notification bell and subscribe. The third problem, an issue that you need to avoid, has to do with you yourself. As the homeowner, don't hire a contractor and try to DIY stuff. We see it all the time. A homeowner wants to do the paint, right? But they didn't know that paint really included caulking, wood putty, sanding, primering, sanding the primer, and then applying 2 coats of finish paint and all the touch-up involved. They thought it was just rolling the walls, and it's not that simple. And that's one example. There's also a lot of people that want to do their own flooring or their own demolition or install their own cabinets. If you're hiring a contractor, you're hiring them for a reason. You need to trust that contractor, step away and let them do their job. The fourth issue, once again, is also kind of a you problem in this situation. You need to find accommodation. So a kitchen or a bathroom, it's gonna be 2 to 4 or 5 weeks maybe to do those renovations. Not a huge deal if you're living in the home. When we're talking about large full home renovations, home additions, where we're gonna be cutting off power for some amount of time. We're not gonna have water. Utilities as a whole will be shut down at some point, and the quality of living in that space significantly plummets, especially in hot summer months and cold winter months. So if you're doing a large full home renovation, a home addition, or a full home structural remodel, and we're relocating utilities and doing all this crazy stuff, get accommodations and put that into your budget, right? Airbnbs aren't exactly cheap. Make sure you're budgeting out for accommodations during the life of the renovation. It's gonna save you a world of headache, and it's also gonna help us, your contractor, combat that renovation fatigue. The 5th mistake we see homeowners make in the renovation process is stepping over dollars to pick up dimes. And what I'm talking about here is the pot fillers of the world, the Bluetooth speaker exhaust fans, the heated floors, all these kind of quality of life add-ons to your project that you necessarily can't afford right now and you forego just to get the project done. Now, if we're talking like $5,000, $15,000, $20,000, why not just wait? Give it 6 months, give it a year. Be in that pre-construction process, be planning out the full renovation, but wait until you can do what you actually want to do, especially if it's your forever home. We have a lot of homeowners that come to us that have all these grandiose ideas, and it really reduces down to champagne taste on a root beer budget. And we work with them, and we offer financing, all these other tools and vehicles to get to that dream renovation. But the best thing to do is just wait. Get that price, go through the pre-construction process, and wait until you can do the full thing. Because you're gonna regret it in 2, 3, 5, 10 years when you don't have the heated floor, or you don't have the speaker in the bathroom, or the pot filler behind the range. So just give us some time if you're not necessarily where you need to be financially. So those are 5 common mistakes that we commonly see here at KHB. If you have any questions about your renovation, we would love to consult, talk, help you out in any way we can. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the internet stuff, and we'll see you on your project.